Hello and welcome to Lotice. This is a new map review. The map is done by 99 David. It seems to be a very nice map, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for a walk around. As you can see, Gold Nugget challenge is here, and there are missions on the fields. But what we'll do, I found this map and I couldn't find a decent review, or I haven't come across a decent review, so I thought I'd do one. So as I say, we start here in the middle of the map, at your farm. That's your farmhouse. This is the sheep pen, and this is where your wool pallets spawn, feed, food, and over in the barn there, where the little question mark is, that's where we can get rid of the hay. And we'll just go in there, see that, there you go, get rid of straw and hay. So anyway, if we go back over this way in towards the main yard, here's your silos and all your storage buildings. You start with the pickup, and if we open up this one, in here you got a fertilizer, a seeder, and then another seeder. There's 5 pallets of seed, 4 pallets of fertilizer, and that's solid fertilizer. These, I'm not sure, but I think they're just props and they're not actual fertilizer. There's another gold nugget, and there's our cat which walks around. So there are a couple of bits of equipment. Over here there are a couple of weights. Here is where you can get water from the fountain, and if we go round the back, there's a door into the back of that shed, and there's a door into the back of this shed. But we'll open this one up, because this one, you go in and is your workshop, and here you can do any upgrades on your vehicles or sell them. There's your 2 weights. Other than that, this building is basically, that's another workshop, but it's just a room that you could store something in, and this is a little room which you really can't get a lot in, but it just gives it a bit more in depth to the farm. So anyway, if we come back over this side, there's your drop off and your fill up right in the same place, and then there's a board there for all the crops that can be stored. So barley, wheat, rape, sunflower, soybean, maize, oat, rice, spelt, tricolore and millet. Diesel over there, or fuel as they put it, but basically every vehicle should be diesel on a farm normally. And then if we open up this one, animal trailer and JCB 8000, and then into this one we have a mower, a front collection trailer, a normal trailer, and we'll go walk through the building and into this one, and then we've got another trailer, different colour, and we have a Dukes file. What model is it? 9290 TTV. Right, so actually haven't got that bad a starting fleet really, and we'll have a quick look in this one. We've got a plough and a cultivator, so we've got just about everything to start, because we've even got the mower, so we can actually start getting grass in for the sheep and cows if you want to. So this here is the cow area, or the cow shed. There's another tractor down there, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's open this up. You've got to keep your finger on the button for this one. So in here, I take it you drop the feed off in here, and the milk collection there, because you can sell your milk So on this, if I look at my notes, the traffic speed is going about 50 kilometers an hour with new cars. Dynamic sky and terrains and foliage textures, animated gates and doors, and you got the mud mod on there, so your vehicles will get dirty. And over here we've got a Fent with a front loader and bucket. What model is this? So we've got some pig food in there. I can't see. Let's do it the other way. Let's have a quick look at the garage. So 700 Vario, and then the 8000 fast track, 9 series Dukes for front loader, bucket, Rostall mash, harvester with header trailer, 2 agroliner TDK 302s, Horsch Toronto 5FM, Lemkin Titan 11, Kirkland Optima 5, Voldestead Rapid A 600S, Breedall fertilizer, couple of agro weights, Pottinger Novacat front mower, and the Bergman Repex. And then you get your normal lizard pickup, a little Joskin water trailer, which you start most of the games with, and a Joskin animal trailer, and a Karcher washer. So not a bad starting fleet. So in here, this is the pig area. So I take it this is where you're gonna, when you get pigs, they're gonna turn up in here, or you're gonna put, yeah, because you're gonna put all the feed in here. Look, that's different. The water in there, and the feed there, and there's your Joskin trailer with another another fountain, as they call them. Right, this map is different because you have buyable placements. Some are mods, some are storage. We will see them all. They all have different amounts, and when you walk up to them, it tells you all about them. So buy the GTXM PF5000 and the GTXM SM2001. Invest 100,000 euros, dollars or pounds, depending on what currency you're playing the game, and you get the mixing stations. Station produces 1500 litres of pig food and forage, TMR, per hour. Input PF5000 maize, soybean, potatoes, sugar beets, barley, wheat. Output pig food. Input for the TMR is grass, dry grass, straw, silage. Output is forage / TMR. So if you want to buy it, you'll push R. I've put some money in so I can, and then you need to highlight in the box and put in what it is or how much you want to pay, because you can pay it off. Click pay, bang, there we go. So now we own the mixed area, so now we can start making pig food and forage. There's quite a few areas like that, and there are some placeable areas like that as well. So we own 3 fields to start. You have field 1 and field 2, which this is field 2, which isn't a bad size. It's, oh, I'm in the tree. So that's field 2, and you see the size of it compared to the combine. Then we have field 5, which is that one over there, and field 2, which is this one here. There is forestry as well. So really we need to get in a vehicle now and go for a drive, or actually no, we won't. We'll put the speed mod on and we'll do a bit of running. Actually, that's probably too fast. Let's go down one. So come to here, open the doors. Right, so out onto the main road. Let's have a quick look. Let's show you the map, there's only one real main road that runs from the north of the map all the way round to the south of the map, and we're not in the middle, we're sort of off centre here, and we've got 1, 2 and 5. So at the moment you start with wheat in field 2, canola in field 1 and soybeans in field 5, and they are all in a growing state. So you've got 3 there already growing, so there's no having to worry about getting that going. The only thing is the fields have not ploughed and they're not fertilised, so you might want to get on there with fertiliser straight away. So anyway, then we go across. You've already got some products in your silos, wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybean and corn, but you've got no root veg, which you'll know why in a minute, because I'll show you, because there's your potatoes and sugar beets, and then all your normal extras there. So then all the vehicles are new except for your lizard pickup, which is 71 days, which oh excuse me, I normally just sell the pickup, I never use them. I'd rather have another tractor or something that I could use. So anyway, no animals, normal, and then just your normal settings how you would want them. So anyway, root crops. The reason you have no root crops, because here you got your root crop storage for potatoes and sugar beets for sale, price 120,000. Click in the R for more information. So you go into there, buy the root crops, warehouse of potatoes, sugar beets, invest 120,000 and get the capacity of 3 million litres for every crop. That's a lot of storage. So let's do that and have a quick look. So that was 120,000. Did I get that right? Yes, I did. Right. So then the front loader disappears. That was there. And now these become active, telling you what you've got quantity wise. So you drop them there, that will drop it in there, and then you come around the back here under these little dark patches and it will load up. Another gold nugget if you're making note. Now this fence blocks you from the next Buyable, which is next door, which is a CompostMaster 2K17 250. So same again, tells you all about it, what it takes, what its output is and how much it's going to cost. So I'm just wondering if we put down 100. Yeah, so you could potentially buy it in, well, you can buy it in chunks, and until you've paid it all it doesn't become available. So anyway, let's just do the last money, and then there we go. So let's get that open, and once you've bought both of them the fence disappears, so you've got a lot more room. You've actually got some extra parking. You could put another placeable in here for parking or for storage. So as per normal, it tells you what you can put in there. You put that in there, you get fuel in there, that'll put through. The good thing with this is you just stick a trailer under there and it loads it for you. There's no front loading, scooping or anything like that. So there are though some areas that are not marked on here, as in placeables and stuff like that, or areas that you can buy. So which way are we going to go? Let's go north first. And so like I say, all the maps have got missions. so you can make money that way, as you would in the normal base game. So let's do ourselves a little run up the road. Like I say, the vehicles are running, I think they're a little bit quicker than they are on the base game. He's set them about 50 kilometers. So that's the town there. Nothing in the town whatsoever for sell points or anything like that, but the basketball court's in there, and there may be a few of the gold nuggets if you're doing that. Right, agro grain even. This is a sell point. You don't need to buy this. This is just your basic sell point. In here, tip your crops there, and there you go. That's basically about it for agro grain. Few people working or walking around, different vehicles, trucks. It's quite nice, it's quite immersive. There's a few bits here. Around the back here is the sell point for your wall. So there's your wall sell point, and then we can go out the back of the yard and come round to another sell point. I'll cover that one over on the left in a minute. And right, jump there. So just an empty shed in there, and then we come to the train yard. So here is, you can send the trains off with this. Here is a sell point for sugar beets. Basically it's your root crops, so you'll sell them there, and then I don't know whether they'll go off now, but pull that and the train goes off. That's train 1. So then if you go around the other side to this train is where you sell your palleted goods. Now this will come more in to it when we get to a few of the other buyable sell points. So let's come out here, and as we come down here, the dairy, and the dairy is, hello kitty, milk sell point. So you can sell your milk here, and basically not a lot else in this yard, but it is what it is. It's the milk sell point. So from that, there's your petrol station or fuel station, whatever you like to call it. And then we'll carry on up the road. There's a couple more up here. We will, oh excuse me, suffering a little bit of snuffles. Little pull off there, you can park away. Right, 2 buyables. We'll go there first. Sugar factory, 200,000 for the best of wishes, standing the icon. So you come up here, Sugar Co. So into here, invest 200,000, get the factory. You need sugar beets. Factory produces 5,000 sugar per hour, and it can be sold at the pallet shop. So you'll put sugar beets in here. Let's do this. So 200,000, bang, now we're done. You come here, you sell your sugar beets, and your pallets start popping up here. And now it's pallets of sugar, which is where we were back at the train, where you would sell that at the pallet point. So there's one product on pallets. Another gold nugget. So there's one buyable, placeable, where it gets palletized. BGA 600,000. Now if you like doing silage, you are going to have to get some money together, because to get the bunkers 600,000. So, and they're quite large, 4 of them, but you can still drop off your straw and get digestant, so it's not completely unusable. So I'm not going to worry about buying that because it's just 600,000 and it opens up the silage bunkers. Now around the back of the BGA is another sale point. Now this one is just a placeable sale point, 60,000. So in here, if you need more places or more place, take it means there's more place for placeables, put your mods here, you can place them here. So this is 60,000, bang, there we go. And that is quite a large area, so you could get quite a lot in there. The only thing I haven't found on the map, because I did have a quick spin through, is a diesel or a biofuel factory. So maybe something you want to consider, because things like the CompostMaster wants diesel, all your vehicles are going to want diesel or fuel. So yeah, but you play the game you want to play. You can just buy it from the fuel station. Now we are going to go back up towards the milk sales, and then we're going to go down the dirt track down to a forestry area, and where there is a hidden little gem. So let's go. Actually, we should be able to go this way, to be honest with you. Down between the fields. So we're coming in towards this. There are trees all over, but there's like this forestry area in the middle, and we'll go round the rocky mountain bit and come to the river. We'll go through the river. Probably could get some free water there. And say all mud here. Right, storage for your logs. See all that. There's a lovely little lake here, and with a waterfall. But if you follow this round, now the road takes you straight on, but if you go off this way, up in, now there's got a fallen tree here, but if you go round it or cut it down, there's another one there, cut that one down, you come in here, another golden nugget, and you come into this abandoned, another golden nugget, this abandoned area. Now in here, WoodChiper, the secret mode. This secret place, invest €1, so it's not expensive. It produces wood chips. You need its capacity of wooden logs is 300,000. It can produce the product chip 150,000 in produce. There's a capacity of the product wood chips, right? Okay, to produce 100,000 litres of wood chips per hour. So let's just do this one. It's €1 or $1, £1, whatever. So you chuck your logs in the chipper as you would normally. All these other buildings are basically desolate, and I take it you've got to put wood chips in as well for fuel, and then it will give you out wood chips. So you can put the logs up the back here as well, by the looks of it, but it's the wood chipper that most people know about. So there are 2 entrances, but you have to clear them both. There's another one here, come up round, so it's just cutting the trees down. So yeah. Come on, let's get right. So then, so there's just field 12 there, that's normal. Let's cut through the woods, get back on the dirt track. Right, so really we're just basically running down the middle of the map between all the fields. And what we got here, this is a new one, just a couple of little buildings. Oh, look, another gold nugget, some horses, Some noisy horses. I'm stuck on a fence. And somebody's tractor. Right. So horses there. I don't know whether you sell anything here with these or give them food. I think they're just to give you a bit more in depth in the map. But it's quite big fields. Field 9, I think, to be honest with you, is probably going to be one of the biggest fields. Oh no, 19 up in the top corner, but field 9, which is bigger than the fields we got, it's quite a size, isn't it? So anyway, we're at the bottom of the field now, or the bottom of the map, and we will start the furthest corner, which is, we'll miss that one quickly, don't want to skip about. Right, so get that map down to small. Open sawmill. There's another fountain there, as you see. You open it up, come in here, and this basically is just your normal standard sawmill, and you sell your logs there, or wood. And over here you sell your wood chippings. There's another piece of wood there, and then you got your train lines that run all the way through. There is a train that comes down it, we might see it, but anyway, yeah, so wood chippings. So then we come back out on the road. Oh, sorry about that. Then we have another placeable zone. This one's cheaper, 30,000, but it's slightly smaller, but it is in the middle of quite a lot of other products or places for you to sell and get stuff. So we come down to this one, open this one up, and in here is, I've got to try and remember now, I did know this one. Right, more pallet. So this, I'm sure you have to sell, it's just more palleted goods on there, that's why the pallets are there, and grains here. So it's just another selling area and another place to send the train off. Let's send the train. There we go, and off it goes. So there we go. That's that one. So that's just a sell point for palleted goods and your grains. Now we've got another buy. P4. Right, so Pressworks. Invest 200,000, get the factory you need wood chips. Press shop produces 8,000 wood panels per hour. You can sell at the pallet shop. So it's another palleted product for you to sell, produce and sell. So let's go 200,000 and in we go. So that's where the product will come. I think it may auto sell as well if you don't take it before it gets there. So you might want to, if you want to sell it at the pallet shop, that is your sell point. Wood chips. So the wood chipper in the middle, which costs you $1 or €1 or £1, depending on how you're playing it, will get your wood chips. You put it here, you'll make a product where you can make some money. So that's another palleted area, another field for a job, Now Brewery. Now this one, 190,000. Produces beer on pallets, so it's another palleted product. Barley, rye and water makes 4,000 litres of beer per hour. Beer can be sold at the pallet shop. There you go. So another palleted product. Let's do it so you can see the layout inside. And there we go. So in we come. That's the pub mod. People see. So there's some of the beers in there, and then we come round. Put your water in there, barley there, rye there, and then you get your pallets of beer there. So it is going to need three. You're going to need the barley and the rye and the water. There is a little thing here which probably will pop up when we got stuff in there. It's not coming up on my little screen there, but there you go. Placeable for trailers or whatever that you're going to use for transporting your pallets of beer. And then the good old vehicle shop. So in we come. All buildings most people have seen before. The workshops are all there. There's the shop you buy. There's where you can get some money, and that's where you sell. So that's nice and easy. But all your vehicles will spawn in this area here. All the dealer flags are up, and there's a Dukes file there, and Bergman trailer. So now Leighton Vale Cattle Market. So this is where you're going to get all your animals. So into here, selling point for wool. So there's another sell point for wool as well as the spinnery sell point. And there's your sheep. There's a little cat. There's the cows. There's the pigs. Another gold nugget. So when you stand in the middle here, click, opens up your sell panel, and you buy your animals. Or put your trailer in there and buy your animals. So carry on round. Another field. This little off-road here, there's nothing marked here, but you've got Big Mill, and it's quite large, which is probably why it's called Big Mill. 500,000. Let's go up the other end and see what it says, because it looks as though you've got two entrances, or an entrance and an exit. Right, invest 500,000, get a factory. You need tricolore, oat, spelt, millet. You can produce up to 4 products on pallets. 1 grain equals 1 product. So if you just put 1 in, you get 1 product. If you put 4 in, you get 4 products. Self-explanatory. To produce 5,000 every product, for every product, flour, cereal, etc. So each of them does a different product on a pallet for you to sell at the pallet shop. So there's another 4 products there, which is great. So that's 500,000, wasn't it? Which is another expensive one. So like the BGA. So here's your 4 pallets places where they come off. So a couple of lorries, curtain siders, and here is your 4 drop-offs. Drop them in there, and you'll pick them up the other end. So yeah, really good mod. Really liking this map. David99 has done a very good job. And basically that's about it. Oh, tell a lie, we've got the garden centre. Almost missed it because I've been spinning around so quick. So anyway, come along here. It's just down really from the farm, or not far from the farm. So in here, and you can sell liquid manure, compost, which you're making, and solid manure. And then over here you can buy your seed, your fertilizer, your liquid fertilizer, some greenhouses there, and just a few bits and pieces. So really it's a sell point and a buy point. So you buy your products there, and you can sell some products or sell some waste of varying types. So come back out, run up the road again, and we come round to, oh, is there another one here? Ah, I'm not even going to bother trying to say that. So anyways, 250,000. Right, you need logs and wood chips. And this makes charcoal fire starters per hour. Charcoal fire starters can be sold at the pallet. So another 2 palleted products. There's a lot of palleted products on these, which is gives you something to do, because it's not a massive map, but there's lots to do. There is lots to do. So let's have a look. We will drop wood chips there, wood there. Yep. So the counter for both of them there, and your 2 products are going to come off there. This is, yeah, another gold nugget. So you've probably seen enough gold nuggets now to get 10, which would then another fire hydrant for more water. Jump, thank you. To find out where the rest of them are. I didn't bother picking them up because you just have loads of little yellow circles all over the map. So some houses up the side of the road as we come up the side of this is our field number 5. This is the other one off to the other side. This is not too bad a field size neither, but like I said, they're all in a state of growing, and none of them have been ploughed or cultivated or fertilised. So the first job I would do would probably be to stick a fertiliser on the back of a tractor. Depending on whether you're doing crop destruction or not, you might want to get one of your tractors converted with some skinny tyres on, so you don't destroy your crop. You can do your own silage here. You've got a bunker of your own there, so you don't need to buy the ones in a BJ. You can do your own there for the cows, so you make their food. And there's some water here as well. Oh look, another gold nugget. Yeah, so that is basically about it. I would say it's a very good mod. I haven't bothered putting any animals in. This is really just to show you the mod. It's been a little bit long, but the ones I've watched I wasn't too impressed with. So anyway, hopefully enjoyed it, and I will put a download link. I've got 2. There's a direct one and one from Mod Hub. Hopefully 99 David doesn't mind me doing this. I didn't know how to get in contact with him, but I'm going to play the map as well. So thank you very much, and speak to you soon.